Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this beautiful venue, which is called Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the Guinness World Record holder in the world for hosting the most number of ODIs, the iconic cricket ground and the home of cricket in UAE. We are all set for the CBFS Juniors League 2022, where we have lined up all the young boys of Max Talent and Desert Cups to play the semi-final. What an evening this is. What a So all set here. Let's cut loose and let's go to the Ahmed Khwaja for the toss.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the home of cricket in the UAE. For Sharjah Cricket presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. It's semi-finals day between the under-14s, so let's get set for the toss. To my right is the captain of Desert Cubs Cricket Academy, the A-team of under-14, Mr. Mohammad Nafis, Mr. Surya, representing Sharjah Cricket, and of course Mr. Sachin Prakash, captain of Max Talent under-14s. We're all set for the toss. Nafis is going to flip. Heads is the call.
Yes, we choose batting first.
Please inform the match official. Okay, who has won the toss? Sachin or Nafis? Please, Nafis, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We choose batting first.
And what do you think will be a good target to set for Max Talent on this pitch?
A good target would be about 190, 200 is what we're aiming for today.
And how is the mood in the camp? How are the boys ready to play in front of a live stream televised audience?
All the boys are excited. We just have to have fun.
And let me ask you one more question. Who is your favorite cricketer?
I don't have any favorites. All of them are the best.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you.
Sachin, please have a word with us. Sachin unfortunately lost the toss. If you had won the toss, what would you have done?
We would have also chosen to bat first. Firstly, it's because of the heat. It's really hot right now. And also, there's not much dew for now, so we would have also chosen to bat first.
But you have to bowl first. What do you think is a decent target to chase in the later afternoon?
Any target below 130 would be good for us, and we have to stay strong, stay together. We have to play like it's a semi-final, and yeah, enjoy it most importantly.
And tell me, of course, the previous match, the quarterfinal you played, it was in front of a live stream televised audience. How was that experience?
Playing in Sharjah Cricket Stadium and it's live streamed is also really good, and also we could have also learned some important points from the previous match, which we could also do it over here. And yes, it's amazing that we could also recall some positive points and negative points from previous match.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you so much.
Right then, news from the sideline is that Desert Cubs have won the toss and they will bat first in the semi-final.
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja, and the two skippers and official Surya from Sharjah Cricket Academy. And the news coming from the center is that the Desert Cubs have won the toss and they will bat first. Let's go downstairs for the trophy revealing and the presentation.
The home of cricket in the UAE, for Sharjah Cricket presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. It's time for the semi-finals in the under-14 category, and this is the opening ceremony. The first match is going to be played between Max Talent and Desert Clubs. Please give a round of applause for the teams. Now they will proceed down the red carpet. Please go ahead, Desert Cubs and Max Talent. A round of applause for both teams, please. Max Talent and Desert Cubs. Ladies and gentlemen, I would please request all of you to stand on your feet for the UAE national anthem. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. Now I would like the teams to return to their dressing rooms. Best of luck to both Desert Cubs and Max Talent. All the best, boys and girls.
Well, thank you very much, everybody there down, and that's the playing 11. Let's not waste any more time, and don't let our viewers wait for the action. This is the lineup for both the sides. Where Desert Cubes have Nafis Aryansh, Namir Aryan Thapar, Sarang Anil Kumar, Aditya Gupta, Rishad Raj, Aram Jain, Parjesh, Arshal Hussain. Neil completes the 11 for Desert Cubs. Max Talent, Cricket Academy, Sachin Prakash, Sanchit Ram, Jaydev Gatani, Taha Merchant, Kartiki Gaura, Surish Singla, Abhiman Sharma, Siddhya Bandarkar, Siddharth D'Souza, Harishan Mujumdar, what a player he is. Gurneesh Grewal completes the 11 for Max Talent Cricket Academy, and Desert Cubs has won the toss and they elected to bat first. This is for the CBFS Juniors League 2022, and the action is on the verge to begin. And you will see a plenty of talent. Let me tell you, these boys have a plenty of talent and skills, and they know things so too about the game pretty well. You need to be ready, on your toes, and it will be a really exciting contest. There you go. The action begins here. Karthikeya Gaura bowls the beautiful delivery outside off and glided towards the third man for a single, and that's the first runs for Arshil Hussain. Got off the mark on a very first delivery. Again, a back of the land delivery, which is just stepping in to Sarang Anil Kumar this time, and it was a good delivery. A dot ball again. Oh, nicely pushed back to the bowler, and that will be a dot ball again. Just a shuffle a bit there, and that will be a first extras wide delivery outside off. Yeah, that's a better line and length from Karthikeya Gaura. He's bowling on target. So first over concludes here, 3 for none.
Three for no loss in the first over then. Solid bowling start by Max Talent. Jaydev Ghatani, the usual new ball bowler for Max Talent. Coming in from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Down the leg side, oh, it's beat the keeper. There is a deep fine leg in place, and that will be the first boundary of the day for Desert Cubs. Just slightly down the leg side. And they've taken maximum toll there. It is quite hot and steamy out there. Not easy for these young boys and girls. And not much of a break in between as well. Max Talent were just in action the day before yesterday. So they're back out there in the middle once again. Sarang Anil Kumar and Arshil Hussain opening for Desert Cubs. Oh, that's a beautiful hit through extra cover. That has been blitzed for 4. That is the shot of the day already. Slightly full. And he's just climbed all over it. Beautiful hit. The Cubs are roaring. Look at this, just slightly full, and he just went through the line. Wonderful shot, slightly uppish. But once you hit the gap here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, you will get full value for runs. This time nicely played. He's looking in very good nick here, Arshil. The feet are moving. He's timing the ball sweetly. And the captain, Nafees, did say, I want to post about 190, 200. Very confident, very bold. And let's see if they can back the talk. Sliced away behind point this time. There is a third man in place for Jaydev. So looking like a very solid batting outfit already, Desert Cubs. Of course, this is the semi-final stage of the CBFS Juniors League under 14s. So pure knockout matches. Desert Cubs, they topped their group, hence they went straight to the semis. So they have not played a live stream televised match just yet as compared to Max Talent. So perhaps that could be an edge when it comes to dealing with the pressure. Good looking punch there from Sarang as well, but straight to the fielder. So Jaydev has come back in his over. Sarang yet to get off the mark though. Oh, that's a juicy leg stump half volley. Brilliant keeping there. That's a sensational stop. Saved at least a couple of runs, and that will conclude the second over. 11 off it, 14 for none. Nice channel ball there. And a smart decision by Arshil, not poking at it. And we have seen after the first day, this pitch has slightly quickened up a bit, become better for batting. Karthikeya with a very good first over. He'll be looking to keep the momentum going. Oh, look at that, some extra bounce right outside off. Good contest going on here. Young, tall, fast bowler for Max Talent. Well-built lad, super fit. It's not easy at all to be playing 20 overs a side in these conditions. It's in the mid-40s out there, very humid as well. This has been cracked. Oh, excellent fielding at cover. That's a brilliant stop. Oh, they're looking for overthrows here, and the deep square leg was just on his haunches, Rishan. So slightly wasted effort there at cover point, but a wonderful fielding effort. That's one thing that has been very, very apparent. The fielding standards right throughout the age groups are very, very high. And the senior boys of under 17 definitely have to follow the example set by the under 12s and 14s. Back of length, cracked, beats the cover, bit of a misfield, and that's going to be 4 runs. Wonderful shot there by Arshil Hussain, pure timing. That went really, really quickly off the blade. And this batting track is definitely looking like an absolute belter. Look at that. Absolutely whizzed away. He barely got his hands up to it. So now the counter-attack is on from the Desert Cubs. Taking a look at the field, there is a very, very straight, deep third man and a deep fine leg. Typical fast bowler's field. Targeting the stumps, that's a good idea and given due respect. 3 overs come to an end, 20 for none. Well, that's the Desert Cubs dugout. All looking sharp. And what a wonderful occasion for them. Edged and just past the keeper. And that will run away for 4. Third man couldn't get across. And Sarang, streaky way to get off the mark. But he'll certainly take it. Absolutely millimeters away from the keeper. Good bowling by Jaydev. So they've picked up a fair share of boundaries. Certainly looking a much quicker pitch this since day one. Now the batters are timing the ball sweetly and getting boundaries. Good looking punch there. So Jaydev, he has to forget about that chance. Every delivery is a new one. And same for Sarang as well. Fair enough. It was an outside edge, but you got 4 runs. Once again, outer half of the bat, but straight to third man this time. He's a lot finer now. You can even see him in your screen. And of course, we must talk about this entire tourney that we've had. Wonderful, more than 60 plus matches across all age groups, from under 12s, under 14s and under 17s. All of the knockout stages being live streamed on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page and YouTube channel. And I'm sure a lot of classmates, cousins, relatives here and back home are watching these young boys and girls competing. What a thrill it must be for them. And that too at a historic venue like the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That is truly something magical. Oh, trying that late cut once again, but Jaydev has come back very well in this over. Only 1 run conceded in the last 4 deliveries. So they haven't let them get away, Max Talent. They're still keeping a lid on that run rate, 6.5. They have plenty of firepower in their batting as well. This time, good fielding at backward point. That will give him some confidence. Well done, young lad. 4 overs up, 25 for none. So Karthikeya Gowda will continue his spell into his third over. Nicely bowled, full and straight. Nothing much Sarang can do about that one. 5 of 11 now for Sarang. So he's just looking to get going a bit. He needs to rotate the strike at the very least. Both batters playing too many dot balls. That's been an issue. Although Arshil has hit some crisp, clean boundaries. They would like to push the ones and twos as well. Oh, spliced, but it's going to fall short of the mid-off and the mid-on. Surprised him with that length. Good bowling by Karthikeya. And Arshil was not prepared, pardon me, Sarang was not prepared to play that pull shot. Good strategies here from the big fast bowler. Keeping the batters honest and on their toes. Oh, lovely punch there from Arshil Hussain. That is something special. It will be reined in. They'll pick up two, but look at the balance and timing. This boy is a super talent. Wonderful punch off the back foot. The back foot punch, it's always something special. Not an easy shot to play. But he made it look so easy. And look at that clip towards mid-wicket. Straight to the fielder. He'll be disappointed. Didn't hit the gap there. 14 of 17. He is looking very, very good indeed. Projected scores, they'd love to get up to about 150. Even though the captain Nafis was very bold. He said, I want 180, 190, anything goes. Single to mid-off this time. It's still been a pretty decent over from Karthikeya. Only conceded 4 runs. But perhaps that outside edge that went past the keeper of Sarang, they'll be thinking about that. Of course, they have a very strong spin bowling attack. Max talent with the likes of Hishan, Mujumdar, Abhiman Sharma. Both bowled really well in the previous game. Good fielding at extra. That's a good stop. And there you go. The Max Talent parents are in the house. Let me tell you, they'll be making a lot of noise. Watch out for them. 29 for none after 5. Pulled away this time. Over the long on. It will drop just inside. They will pick up 2. So played with a relative amount of control from Arshil. As there is the parents supporting Max Talent. On the right is the dad of the captain in the orange. Mr. Sachin Prakash's dad. And it's a solid start here for Desert Cup so far. Doing well. And the pitch has definitely looked a lot flatter. Edged! Oh, just past the keeper once again. So this pitch looks like a much better one for batting today, Abid.
Well, the better it is, the pitch, since it's hard, the sun is on it, it seems to be very good track to bat on. But what I have noticed, the boys from Max Talent Hunt, they are bowling at a good length areas. So which is something really surprising me, because earlier the quarterfinals, what we have seen, the bowling full. And now, more on a good length, in the back of the length deliveries, and beautiful drive meantime, and look at the shot. Great shot. That is the shot of the match.
Well, now Sarang is cutting loose. Powerful drive through extra cover. And that almost set the outfield on fire. What a hit. He moves into double figures. Take a look at that. Just sat up on a length. Fast hands through the ball. And it even sent the wildlife scurrying. Now the Cubs are looking ominous. There's a slip in place. That's a good idea. Oh, beats the outside edge. Given as a wide. Slightly harsh call. And of course, there you can see all the match. That's it. In the orange is the dad of the captain, Mr. Sachin Prakash's dad. And on the left is the mom of Jaydev Gatani, who's bowling right now. They've created a wonderful atmosphere. It's been so much fun to call the game when they're in the house, watching their boys and girls.
Well, exactly. They seems to be very much enjoying themselves as well. Along with them, we enjoy the atmosphere here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. This one was an over, and it was availed very well from Sarang.
Well, short, wide and smashed. Is that Sarang Anil Kumar or Virender Sehwag? What a shot. Absolutely smoked it. And this third over for Jaydev is proving expensive. That was absolutely hammered.
Great shot. Lovely execution. So no casualties so far. 6 overs almost done. 42 runs. I think that's a brilliant start. What DC were looking for, they got up to it, and that's how you need to respond when you're playing on a big stage.
Nice looking punch. They've put a deep point out there, but they should pick up 2 here. If they challenge the throw, no, they'll stick to 1. Very productive over. At the end of the power play, Desert Cubs under 14s are 43 for none. So the young tall off spinner Abhiman Sharma, he gave a wonderful performance in the quarterfinals. Can he repeat it this afternoon?
Well, certainly the way he's bowling this, the way he started, the batters must be little concerned regarding him. He might be the X factor, might be getting the wickets. What the Team Max Talent Cricket Academy looking for. A lovely bowl, slightly full, and a good use of a wrist there from the batter. Arshil.
Yeah, this pitch is looking like an absolute belter. Very, very flat. And now on day 3 of the knockout stage is looking perfect for batting. Nothing off the pitch so far for Abhiman. And Sarang and Arshil are both looking very, very solid.
This is better line and length, I think. Slightly on a good length area or slightly further would be okay. Not too full from Abhiman Sharma. Yeah, that's a better line and length. He's very accurate with it.
Well, the thing he did was he bowled it very, very slowly. He gave the ball some revs, gave it a rip. And that's what you need to do. You need to back yourself that you can spin the batter out.
Flick on the onside. And quickly a single take. And that's what the batters need to do. If you're not able to pick up the line and length, just get to the other end. Let your partner do the job.
Well, I'm very excited to see that young boy with his collars up coming into bowl. Rishan Mujumdar, man of the match in the previous game with the 3-for. Especially that googly. He really bowls that exceptionally well. His spell will be crucial. Dot ball to conclude the 7th over. A good one from Abhiman. 45 for none. Well, that is what they're all competing for. Wonderful trophy there. And they are just about 2 matches away, one of these teams. 2 victories. And they will have that wonderful piece of silverware. And now here he comes. The young leggy, Rishan Mujumdar. Let's see what he can produce on this pitch. Hit hard, there is a mid-off in place. Up his shot there from Arshil. You have to be careful. Long on and a deep square leg and a deep point. Everybody else in the circle for Rishan. Oh, that's slightly wide. Got the googly wrong. You can see he bowls it out of the back of the hand. Trying to make the ball go straight through. And yes, everybody's eyes are on the prize. Picked up. Long on in position. And he takes a wonderful catch. Rishan Mujumdar, he will not be denied. And that is the big wicket of Arshil Hussain. Good catch at long on. Well, that is a big moment in the game. Flighted. He took the invitation. And that's a pressure catch. Well done, young man. So the new batter coming in is the skipper himself, Mohammad Nafis. And he has a big role to play. It's a very good opening stand between Sarang and Arshil. Oh, tried to cut that away. Slightly wide there from Rishan. But he's a pure wicket taker. He has that leeway. Cut away. Good fielding at backward point. Nafis will get off the mark, and that's a very good over from Hishan. Producing the big wicket of Arshil Hussain. 48 for 1. So the spin twins, Abhiman and Rishan, are operating. And this was the stage of the game when Max Talent took over that quarterfinal when these two young lads were bowling together. Important spell. Just squeezed away to point for an easy single. Nafis looks quite organized, good technique and good balance. And Sarang, 16 of 20, he's hit a few powerful boundaries. Hit in the air, oh, it's been put down. That was a difficult catch. Got a hand to it and just going down. Yet another life for Sarang. But look at that, Abhiman. That's wonderful. He's supporting his fielder. He knew that was a tough catch. Let's take a look here. Sliced and yeah, just beyond his reach. I think it might be Karthikeya there. Tall lad. And if he could only get fingertips to it, then you can imagine for the rest. So Abhiman has settled into a very good bowling rhythm here. Now he's bowling dots, producing chances. And Sarang, could it be his day? Oh, overthrows, that is loose. That will bring up the 50 for Desert Cubs. And in pretty good time as well. Oh, inside edge onto the pad. This is exactly the way you need to bowl on this pitch. Flight the ball and give it a rip. Don't bowl it too quickly. Allow it to hit the surface. Make the batters force the shot. That will be a wide to conclude, but still a very good over from Abhiman. 52 for 1. So Hrishan will continue. Nice looking glide. And he's settling in for the long haul now. It's very important that somebody in the top order plays a long innings. It's not easy to get in on this track. Have to do a lot of hard running to start. Oh, chance for a run out here. Oh, just lost his footing. That was very, very close indeed. Nafis was halfway down the track, but just losing his footing, the extra cover, couldn't get a powerful throw away. This time there will be a single to short third. So he's using all his variations here, Ishan. He's got that googly, got that leg break and that top spinner that goes on straight. He's settled into a nice rhythm. He's making the batters think. And he has protection on both sides of the wicket. So they will play a elevated shot at their peril. He goes straight, Sarang. And that's been hit very sweetly indeed. 4 runs. Took a chance, but played it absolutely straight over the umpire. And picks up a boundary. Good calculated hit. And he moves into the 20s. Take a look at that. It was slightly full in the slot. And he went straight. No chance for the long on. Oh, big full toss there. And it's given as a no ball. Well, there you go. It's rare to see Rishan give so many extras. And we all know what that means. Free hit coming up. And Nafis, the skipper, will be on strike. He'll be wanting to go downtown. Hit in the air, finds the gap at extra cover. Beautiful shot. And that will hit the fence. So they've taken full toll of that free hit. 64 for 1 at the halfway stage, and it's time for drinks.
I'll call you and then you walk in, right? The frame is good? Good? Well, it's time for the sideline.
Right then, meanwhile in the drinks break, let's go downstairs to Abid Ibrahim, who's conducting a very special sideline interview. Over to you, Abid.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. I'm really excited to talk to a few parents about the game and how the things they have been preparing about this CBFS Juniors League 2022. We have got first Mr. Wasim, the father of the captain of Desert Cubes, Nafis' father. Mr. Wasim, please come forward. Thank you so much for participating. Can you please come closer? Yeah, how is the tournament this means to you, boy?
Well, first of all, I would like to thanks to CBFS to organize such a wonderful tournament for the young budding cricketers. And also this is one of good tournaments I've seen. And Nafis has been playing for this as a captain. Play 3 matches, won all the matches. So the semi-final, let's see that.
Well, he's leading the team from this age now. I mean, the leadership skills already are there. But then the night before he gets to the game, what does he talk to you?
I always positive thinking. He's a great for taking wicket. He has taken now more than 160 wickets so far, and he has been playing for Dubai Cricket Council and Dubai first state level, under 19 Sri Lankan Lions. So I'm happy with him.
Well, what about his preparation playing in Sharjah? Was he excited about Sharjah Cricket Stadium, Guinness World Record holder ground?
Yeah, absolutely. He's very excited to play Sharjah. You know, it's a wonderful atmosphere, the good grounds, and he's very happy. Yeah.
Tell us about your excitements.
Myself, I'm always with him. I don't have a day off.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Sim, for giving your time, and we wish more contribution from your side as well.
So thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sim. So it's time for Mr. Hashan, the father of Anil Kumar. Mr. Hashan, please, pardon me. Mr. Sarang, please come forward. Mr. Hashan, the coach of Desert Cup, will talk to you later. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Now, the night before your boy was about to play the semi-final, was there any nervousness that he's been getting the broadcastings? There have been a live telecast?
No, he don't have any issue with that. He is playing the sportive game. Always he is very cool batsman.
And what about your feelings that when he's going to play in Sharjah Cricket Stadium? You know that we know the history behind Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's been huge, rich history.
Yeah. It's a very wonderful experience playing here, and the stadium also very good. Sometimes it can turn to bowling pitch, sometimes to batting pitch, but the average score around 140, 150 is the one. So they have to try to make it happen in a good sportive way, so that they can get the game. That is how they are preparing.
Well, tell us, are you following? I mean, your friends. I mean, your kids' friends. They must be watching this game back home. How does it feel?
Yeah. Really, I follow the things whatever happening, and I used to watch what are the score going on, and whatever feedback he required, definitely I also give support to him, and he plays a natural game. That's.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sarang, for being with us, and it's lovely chatting to you.
Kumar Sarang is my son.
Oh, Anil Kumar Sarang. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mr. Coach, Hashan, please come forward. We would like to know about your boys, because the parents, we know their point of view, but we want to know, understand how excited these boys were and about the CBFS juniors.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much to organize this tournament to Sharjah Cricket Council. So this is our second time participating. Actually, it is good experience to boys show their colors in these conditions, especially international conditions, to play under lights and this kind of familians around. Yeah, that's, I'm sure they will get this opportunity, show their colors and performance as well.
I'm sure there will be a lot of talks before this game taking place by the boys. I mean, they will be going at this age when they are going already into the live telecast in front of the I mean, respect live streaming wherever the platform that Sharjah Cricket Academy has provided. So how much they were prepared for this?
Actually, they all are so excited. Everybody keep asking when should I go for the batting and all. At least give me go for the batting top order. Some lower batters also keep asking, so they are so excited. I'm sure I'll try my best to give everybody's opportunity in bowling and batting. So let's see, they'll do their best.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hashan. It's lovely chatting with you, and wish you and your team very good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, viewers, for being with us. And that was the parents and the coach of Desert Cube, which had a chat with us. Let's go back to the comms.
Thank you very much, Abid. Wonderful chat there. The father of the captain, Mohammad Nafis, was out there in the middle. Even Sarang's dad was there. Good to see. Partnership there as well. Gurneesh Garewal into the attack now after the drinks break. It's been a pretty brisk partnership, almost run a ball. But certainly the projected scores that Nafis was looking for, that looks very, very improbable. So Abhiman Sharma back into the attack. He's bowling a good spell once again, but can he produce a wicket? Oh, that was very close, just crossing over that leg bail. Sarang looks a bit confused, but these boys, they're looking fully charged up. What a wonderful occasion. I'm sure all their classmates, all their siblings, cousins are watching. And that too playing at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, at the same venue with the likes of Wasim Akram, Brian Lara, Sachin Tendulkar, Shane Warne, Virat Kohli, Babar Azam, all these icons and legends have played. And they're playing on the same turf, the same ground, the same pitches. That is truly the stuff of dreams. And full credit goes to Sharjah Cricket Council, the likes of Mr. Khalaf Bukhatir, Mr. Waleed Bukhatir, Mr. Mazhar Khan, for bringing this juniors tournament to light. What a wonderful pathway to produce future superstars for the UAE. Keen eye on all the action. And why not do it with a cup of tea? Absolutely. Bit of a misfield. They will take a single there. Of course, it is tough work out there. Sarang has been in there from ball one. And that is truly a test of not just the technique and the temperament, but the stamina as well. Solidly played by Nafis. So they're just putting a lid on the scoring here. Every dot ball is being cheered voraciously from the stands. A lot of max talent parents here, giving their max talent as well. Oh, appeal, but I think his bat has just hit the ground there. Keeping an eye on all things. 68 for 1 after 12. Good over from Abhiman. So it's going to be double G, Gurnish, Garewal back into the attack. So definitely the spinners have pulled the run rate back. Run rate just a tick above 5 now. Oh, good straight hit. Long off will have to work hard here. Oh, and it's gone for 4. He was just a touch square. And Sarang has picked up a boundary.
Well, a lovely efforts there in the deep. He tried his every bit to save the boundary, but it was struck too hard and too straight for him. There was a width and offer, and batter choose to go straight, and which is a very good idea, and that pays off.
Well, they've immediately changed that long off fielder. Slightly harsh on him. That was very firmly struck. He's standing very square, trying to cover that gap at extra cover as well. And Gurnish, pardon me, Sarang is just trying to force the ball down the ground. He's moved into the 30s. Pretty decent strike rate. We've seen quite a few spinners catch the eye. Let's see if he can produce something special. Lovely cut shot, but straight to the point fielder. Oh, there's a misfield once again, and they will scamper. Good awareness there from Sarang.
Yeah, they're scoring freely. That's the concern for Team Max Talent Hunt. The scores are coming freely. And secondly, they just picked up 1 wicket. There should have been more wickets by now. It's almost 13 overs gone. Great bowling there. Only a single there. I think the fielder, which is standing on the covers, should be a little more further to cut loose those singles.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're right on the edge of the circle. Perhaps come in, because they're always going to pick up a single if you're standing right on the edge of that. Full toss, hit away, beats the cover fielder, extra cover giving chase, and it will hit the fence. So a poor delivery from Gurnish and duly punished by Nafis.
It was struck hard. That's what. Look at the shot. It was calm and composed, so the width was an offer, and a beautiful shot played to the full length delivery. Was asking for the punishment. That's brings the over to an end. It's 79 for 1.
Drag towards long on, just beats the mid wicket there. So final over for Abhiman. He's bowled very economically, only conceded 8 runs in his 3 overs. But he's searching for a wicket. Can he break this partnership? It's looking ominous now. And the ring fielding has to be very precise. I think that's Jaydev out there, the fast bowler. He'll certainly be required in the death overs, I feel. Good semi-final match bowling here. Is building up quite nicely. And if it's anything like the quarter-final we saw last night, we're in for a brilliant game.
Well, the last night it was very close contest where we were just about to get in the super over. But that's one quick run in the end, risking it all, and the keeper couldn't collect that ball and does the deal. But does that Cubes?
So Abhiman just dealing in singles so far. Nafis on 14 of 18. Steps out, big hit. And that will go one bounce over the ropes. That's what, almost a 6. Good shot by the captain.
And the full toss paid the ultimate prize for it. It was a great hit Down the ground, just fall short from the boundary line. It's very much almost a six there.
Yeah, just got that one wrong, Abhiman. And so the counter-attack is definitely on now. A lovely cut shot, but once again finds that point fielder. A good over for Desert Cubs, 86 for 1 after 14. So it's going to be Saurish Singla coming into the attack. We know all about his batting skills. Let's see what he can produce with the ball in hand. Ringfield on the offside. There's a deep third man, long off, long on, and a deep mid wicket. Nobody at fine leg at all. Oh, trying to pull it off the front foot, just hitting the splice of the blade there. Oh, Rishan just dilly-dallying there a bit, and there'll be overthrows. Not a good throw. And in the end, Nafees had blocked the keeper's view, and he just couldn't get behind it. So we're looking at a big run chase here. This partnership has definitely built upon that momentum set by the openers. Projected scores, I think they'll be eyeing that 140 plus. And Sarang, he got a couple of chances, one outside edge past the keeper, one dropped catch at extra cover, but he has made full use of it, 37 of 41. And he'll certainly be eyeing a half-century score for sure. $89 for 1. Saurish in the middle of an important spell. Can he produce a wicket? Wonderful punch there from Nafees. He's timing the ball quite sweetly. Nice, elegant flick off the pads there from Sarang. Looks a very organized player, doesn't he? And of course, we must compliment our broadcast partners as well, TCM, for bringing these live pictures. And whenever the kids realize we're going to be playing in front of a live streamed audience, it completely changes their body language. The excitement level is something else. And what a way to train them for their cricketing career down the line. They'll be used to playing at these famous venues in front of cameras, in front of an audience. Their classmates, their cousins, their relatives are all watching on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Facebook page and YouTube channel. And then they can also review themselves how we played, how was my bowling, how was my fielding. It's a true game changer.
It's a little bit of a procedures of getting a legend out of them. So it's 15 gone, 92 for 1.
Nicely bowled there, squeezed away to extra cover. Sachin Prakash into the attack. The captain, he's taken the responsibility. And of course, his batting will be very important as well, Abid.
Well, indeed. Well, Nafees is really a special kind of a batter. He's using his feet really well. No wonder he's leading the team. Big heave on the onside and finds the fielder in the deep. Only a single they'll settle with.
Well, of course, it's wrong to criticize these young lads, but I think from the under-17s, when we see these big outfields, they'll definitely be running for twos. Of course, these are just young boys, only about 10 to 13 years old, so their stamina levels and fitness levels may not be as good as the under-17s, but these are definitely 2 runs. I think the coaches need to stress out that on their young boys and girls. What a shot by Nafees! Well, that's something special. Smashed over extra cover for 4.
Well, I said the way he uses his feet, it's something really special about him. I think he's already ready for under 17. Well, that's a 50 runs partnership between the two. Great shot. What execution. Lovely use of the feet. Full marks for that shot.
And of course, he played that shot against the opposing captain, so some mind games there. Let's see what Sachin can produce. Oh, good fuller delivery and very casually flicked away to long on for 1. He looks a serious talent, this boy, Mohammad Nafees. So 99 for 1. Sarang batting on 39. Big hit this time down the ground. As that's going to be the first maximum of the day. What a hit.
Well, that was into the stands almost. That was a big hit. What a use of a feet. What a hit. That's a maximum anywhere in the world.
Well, that's a wonderful shot from Sarang Anil Kumar. Absolutely out of the screws. And Sachin, he's been hammered in this over. Gone for 13. And make that 14. Very productive over. They've crossed the 100 mark. And now they're looking to put the pedal to the metal. 106 for 1. Saurish continues. Oh, it's hit him in the pad, but sliding down leg. And good to see. Wonderful sportsman spirit there. Spirit of cricket, he didn't even appeal. And now the Max Talent parents have gone a bit quiet. I have noticed that, Abid. They're not making any noise right now.
Well, now it's the time where they get over 100 runs. It seems like they'll be reaching any time 150, 160, which will be a huge task to chase down. I don't see that being easily chased down.
Nafees strides down. Once again, aiming for that cover region. Good fielding. kept them to 1. They're still working hard in the field, Max Talent. Any runs that they can save will be absolutely vital in the run chase.
And the way he's using his feet and toying with the bowlers. Sarang, special innings from him. Now he's just shy 3 of his 50.
Yeah, he's played a very good hand indeed. He got a life or 2, but he's made it count. And that 6 was an absolute belter right down the ground. So the Desert Cubs looking very, very solid indeed. The under-12s got a wonderful, miraculous victory last night. And now the under-14 boys are showing how it's done. Batting very solidly indeed. Strides out and smashes this over extra cover. That will hit the fence. And Nafis moves into the 30s with another top shot.
Well, with that shot, we can sense more silence here. And great shot from Nafis. The captain is leading from the front. Sarang, what a knock he played. He's really playing well. Surish now, Singla. So he's been hammered.
Yeah, he's just advancing down the pitch and those lofted shots. Once more this time, behind point though. Not quite out of the middle. But the plan is clear. They want to hit a boundary in every single over. And so far it's coming off.
Well, the way they're going, I think the big total I can sense.
Oh yeah, I think 150 is definitely within reach if they hit a 4 in every over. Certainly possible. Big hit down the ground, long off, takes the catch, and that's a big moment in the game. Sarang is gone for 47.
Oh, goodness me, he was just shy 3 of his 50. And a beautiful take in the deep, and a wicket for Suresh Sangla. What a big wicket it is, what a big strike. He had 114 for 2.
Well, Sarang Anil Kumar, 47 of 49, wonderful innings there. He's getting a standing ovation from the dugout. A special innings. And this was his demise. Just the toe end of the bat, and that's a very good catch under pressure by Gurneesh. Well played, young man. Well played indeed. 114 for 2. So Karthik Goda back into the attack for his final over. Oh, quicker delivery. Nafis advancing down the track. He's taking a few liberties there. Aryan Thapar coming in at 4. So they've got the wicket of Sarang at just the right time, Max Talent. They needed him to get out. He was a big hitter of the ball, a few boundaries and a big maximum to his name as well. This feels like a very important couple of overs here for Desert Cubs and Max Talent. What can they produce? Hit straight, past the umpire. Once again advancing down the track. They're looking for 2, but good fielding. Sharp fielding. Projected score, well, they're going to make it at 130 plus at this rate. But 11 and over takes them to 140. That looks slightly difficult, but certainly possible if Nafis stays at the crease, Abid.
Well, looking at end of Sarang, that might dent the final total a little bit, but I think Nafis is still down there in the middle, and Aryan Thapar need to play it also in a special inning. Let's not waste any more time and play the big shots, and the right hand and left hand will also put some pressure on the bowlers and the fielders.
Yeah, the lefty Aryan in, advancing, just getting a toe end of the bat, but third man will have to give an almighty chase here, and does well. They will pick up two though. Aryan gets off the mark. Take a look at the field, long off, long on, a deep square leg and a deep third man for the left-hander. Fine leg is in the circle. Picked up over mid-wicket. There's nobody out there, long on giving chase, and that's excellent work by Gurnesh. Saved a certain boundary. In fact, he's only kept them to 1 run. That's a top effort. That looked like it was heading to the fence, but Gurnesh did excellently there. Sweetly timed by Aryan. And look at this fielding effort. Kept his balance, and that turn and quick throw. Well done, young man. 17 runs off his 3.4 over so far from Karthikeya. He's been very good. But can he get the wicket of Nafis? 33 of 30. He's playing some sparkling shots. Bottom edge squeezed away to point. No need for those overthrows. Have to keep your composure, boys. And it's been a good comeback by Max Talent. Last 2 overs have been much better. They caught the big wicket of Sarang, and they've also kept a lid on the boundaries. They don't want to be chasing anything above 135, I reckon. But they'll need to bowl very, very well here. Execute in the field. Last delivery of Karthikeya's spell. Just worked into the leg side. Only for a dot ball. They didn't take a run there. None for 18 on the day for Karthikeya. Well bowled. 119 for 2. 2 overs to go. Smashed away. There is a deep cover in place. Suresh bowling the penultimate over. That is always the most important over of the innings, isn't it, Abid?
Really hit hard, this one. And the penultimate over is always an important, coming to your question, Khwaja. From here, if they get around 20 more runs and 140 if they post on board, that will be a big total. To chase that down, I think Suresh and Sachin and company need to do really something special.
Oh, absolutely. Cracked away by Aryan. There's a big gap at the covers, but good fielding once again. And the Desert Cubs, well, they'll soon be in the field, making some noise for Nafis and Aryan. And you can see the next batter right on the left. He's ready to go. Nicely bowled wide Yorker, just bunted down to third man for 1. And Nafis just toying with the fielders. He surely must be tired. It's not easy running hard between the wickets. 36 of 33 for him. He's played a very good innings. But they want to finish with some momentum here. They want to finish on a high. And just shows that wicket of Sarang was so important there. Really changed the complexion of the game. Hit away, full toss, only going to be 1 though. They'll be happy with that, giving away ones. Perfectly fine with that. Sorish is bowling quite well. Very full, erring. You can bowl a full toss at this stage, but nothing short. That will be pulled away on the leg side. And there's lots of real estate out there. Big square boundaries. Mohammad Nafees, 14 runs away from a well-deserved 50. Can he get it? There are only about 8 deliveries to go in the innings. Hit straight, long off. It's going to drop in front of him. And a misfield. They'll pick up 2. Good pressure running by Aryan Thapar.
Well, Surish Singla has done a remarkable job by not giving any boundaries, striking with a very tight line and length. The final delivery of the penultimate over. And he's just given 6 runs so far, and I think that's a decent over. It all depends on this final delivery, how it goes. The captain walks out, hits it straight, and that's a catch! What a take that is! Brilliant catch in the deep.
Well, that is a spectacular catch and truly worthy of a semi-final. Once again, Nafees stepping down the track, taking a chance. And that's the end of a very special innings. 38 of 35. Sidhya Bhandarkar took an absolutely sensational catch. Take a look here. Low full toss. Hit hard, hit straight. And that's a big one. Well done, Sidhya. Wonderful grab. So final over coming up. 125 for 3 on the board. And 2 relatively new batters at the crease. It's going to be Jaydev Gatani to come in. What are Max Talent looking to chase, and how many can Desert Cubs get in this final over? Maybe 10 runs, maybe 12. Nothing more than 135. I think Max Talent will be relatively satisfied with that. Even though the captain said we wanted to bat first as well. It's always tricky with a run chase. Right then, spread field. Here we go. Nicely cut away, but straight to point. Good fielding, sharp fielding. It's Arhan Chopra out there with Aryan Thapar. 5 deliveries to go in the innings.
I really think that that wicket at the end from Suresh and a good take in the deep would really put pose for the final total what team Desert Cups would eyeing on.
Coming around the wicket to Aryan. There's a deep square leg and a mid wicket in place as well in the circle. Long off, long on. A deep extra cover. That's an interesting field set. Here we go. Oh, he's bowled him. Walking across his stumps. And he's cleaned him up. The leg peg has been rocked.
What a great bowling and sensational wicket this is from Jaydev Gatani at the right time when they needed most. In the end, they were looking for the wickets and they're getting in a bulk. Great bowling. And he shuffled around a little too much. Visible all his 3 stumps. And there you go. He capped it wicket to wicket. Simple as you like. And that's a wicket going down. Wicket number 4 gone. It's 126 for 4.
Right then, Aryansh out there with Arhan now. 2 new batters. Sliced. Good fielding at point once again. It's Abhiman Sharma. So they've really come back very well in these last 3-4 overs here, Abid.
Yeah, I think the 2 set batters were out at the wrong time when they needed the most from them. They just got out, dismissed in the end. Couldn't capitalize the final overs. And last 2 overs went not for many. 6 runs from Suresh. And now Jaydev has given only 2 runs, picked up a wicket in 4 deliveries.
Well, this is a very important over. And he's bowling superbly here, Jaydev. Only conceded 2 runs, picked up the wicket. And this could be a huge difference. Just these few runs that he's saving here. They could be the difference between victory and defeat. Oh, he's shuffling around. Aryansh and Arhan. My goodness. At one stage, he was standing as a lefty.
Shuffling a lot there. Wouldn't help in the end. Well, if you see, last 11 deliveries, there's been 9 runs and 2 wickets. That's been the difference.
Oh, absolutely. They would have looked to get 20, 25. Final delivery of the innings then. It's hit in the air. Chance for a cotton ball. Jaydev, he doesn't make a mistake. Cool as ice. And that's a brilliant over. 128 for 5 is the final for Desert Cups.
Well, lots of wickets in the end. Just couldn't help the cause to post a big total in the final. At last over, getting 2 wickets for Jaydev Gatani. And the batter getting a top edge there, didn't time it at all. And 127 what they couldn't score only. Look at that. Using the feet, trying to go on the onside. And cotton bolt from Jaydev Gatani. He did the trick. Suresh and Jaydev have done a wonderful job for the team Max Talent Cricket Academy in the end. So the team Desert Cups wouldn't be really happy with the final total the way they were going. But nevertheless, 128 what they managed to score. And the top scorer remains Sarang Anil Kumar, scoring 47 of 29 deliveries. Arshal gave a 19 runs and Nafiz, the captain, coming at number 3 and scoring 38 runs of 35 deliveries. With a brilliant take by Sidhya in the deep, and Suresh taking the 2 wickets there. First, Sarang and Nafiz, 2 important wickets goes for Suresh Singla. And in the end, it was just like couldn't get the ball out of the fence pretty much, so you could ask for more runs. They were easily looking at one stage to be crossing 135 barrier or 140, but all thanks to Suresh and Jaydev Gatani in the end bowling brilliantly. 2 wickets for Suresh Singla, 2 wickets for Jaydev Gatani and a wicket for Rishan Mujumdar, and the remaining was the most expensive. The captain himself, Sachin Prakash, gone for plenty. In the end, the fall of wicket, if you see, the third one falling out at 125 and the fourth one on 126, and the final wicket fall over at 128. So there, those 3 wickets caused the damage for the team Tazat Cups, and 129 is the final total and the target for Max Talent Cricket Academy. So we'll take a short break and be right back. Don't go anywhere.
filter ND3 അല്ലേ ഇപ്പോൾ എടുക്കണം ഏതാ പോട്ടിരിക്കുക ഇതിപ്പോൾ ND3 ഞാൻ F11 ആക്കി ഞാൻ ഫ്രെയിം ഇത് നോക്കി സണ്ണ് കിട്ടാൻ ഓക്കെ ND3 മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ ND3 ഓ ക്ലോസ് ആക്കി ലേറ്റ് ആവരുത് വെയിറ്റ് போட்டோம்னா திரும்பி ஏதாவது வீடியோ ஏதாவது கோளாறாகி பிடிச்சிங்க நம்ம சொல்ல அதனால் போடுறது கட்டு போடுவோமா கட்டு 50 கொஞ்சம் இறங்கணும் இனிமேல் இறங்கணும் ஜஸ்ட் செக் பண்ணி ஃப்ரெண்ட் இந்த கேப் இருக்குல்ல அதில் வர அந்த இடத்துக்கு കുറച്ചും കൂടി ஜூம் ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഇല്ല ഡോണ്ട് റെക്കോർഡ് ரெக்கார்ட் ചെയ്യാം எடுத்து கொஞ்சம் அவுட் ஆஃப் ஹவுஸில் வச்சா தான் நல்லாயிருக்கும் நீங்கள் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னா ஓட்ட கொடுக்கும் புக்கே இப்போ வந்து ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக வரும் இன்னும் க்ரியேட்டிவாக எடுக்கணும்னு வச்சுங்க உங்கள்கிட்ட ஆச்சு நின்றுக்கிட்டே ஏதாவது பியூட்டி வேணும்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன் அந்த கேமரா எடுத்துட்டு அந்த கிரவுண்டில் போட்டு அந்த 2 ரவுண்டு இப்படி இருக்குல்ல அதுக்கு நடுவில் சன் இறங்குற அந்த மலையில் மேலே இருக்கும். இன்னும் சொல்ல போனால் அதை திருப்பிட்டு கேமரா அங்கே லோ ஆங்கிளில் போட்டு அந்த சன்னுக்கு பின்னாடி வச்சு எடுத்தாலும் நீங்கள் கப்பு பின்னாடி சன் இறங்கணும் சூப்பராக இருக்கும். அது உங்களுக்கு பிளாக் அவுட்டில் சில் அவுட்டில் தானே வந்துருக்குது. அந்த கிரிக்கெட் அந்த இது தானே லோகோ தானே நமக்கு மெயின். சார் you want to talk about the history of சரி அடுத்து எந்த பக்கம் மேட்ச்? இது லைவ் இது லைவ் ஓகே. பிச் எந்த பக்கம்? അവിടെ ഇറങ്ങിയ ടൈമിൽ അറിയാൻ പറ്റും. അതേ மாதிரி അപ്പോഴേ അറിയാൻ പറ്റും. ആ സൈഡ് തന്നെ അല്ലല്ല അവർ അങ്ങ് ഫീൽഡിന് ഇറങ്ങി അമ്പയറ്റിനോട് சொல்லணும் ഏത് അത് ഞാനും ഇങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കാം. ஏன்னா நான் இன்டர்வியூ வந்துட்டேன்னா பால் ஃபாலோ நான் There's an app called intro. Yeah, intro. Which one? Ready? Hey, Tim. You can record it. I can interview. Alright. बाल ठीक है ना? कंटिन्यू मारूं क्या?
अब जितने हैं उतने हैं.
अब कुछ बढ़ा नहीं सकते. I know few things in life cannot change. The size, the color of the hair.
ये सब ऑन एयर लाइव जा रहा है. इसमें है ना?
देख ले कैसे करना है.
Mic test 1 2 1 2. Mic test 1 2 1. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here during the innings break between a very exciting semi-final going on right now between Max Talent and Desert Cubs under 14s. And I'm joined by Mr. Sudhakar, who is the coach at Max Talent. Sir, let's talk about the match situation first. Your boys have to chase down a target of 129. Feeling confident?
Yes, definitely, because in the past, if you look at our history on the same ground in the last 3 matches, we have scored all about 125. So today would not be any different. But yes, Desert Cub is a serious team, and definitely they have made themselves come directly to the semi-final after the pool topping. So obviously, it's not going to be that easy, but I think we are there to watch an exciting finish for sure. I wouldn't actually be surprised if the match goes to the wire, definitely.
And of course, this is the 2022 edition of the CBFS Juniors League. You have been part and parcel of UAE cricket for such a long time. Tell us more about CBFS past endeavours, present and the future.
Well, history to dig, yeah. Yeah, I think 1980 is when this great, lovely, brilliant stadium that has come up, and it's been a wonderful initiative, a gift to this nation by the father of cricket, Mr. Abdul Rahman Bukatir. He's done a lot for this place, yeah. So that's what it is. And 1981, I think the whole takeoff was actually the formation of the CBFS, the original one, where if I remember vaguely, I think it was, I was in college those days in Mumbai, and it was was, I think, the first one to be I think, awarded. The first CBFS award was Asif Iqbal and Madhav Mantri. Madhav Mantri is the uncle of Sunil Gavaskar. So that was where it was, and then it started in 2000. It started in 1981. This CBFS went on till 2002, I guess, and I think what we had down there, it was Anwar Khan and Ashraf Ali were the last beneficiary. They were from Pakistan, so they were the last beneficiary of that. I think more than 200 cricketers all over the country, including Sir Richard Hadley, Shane Warne, Gavaskar, Vengsarkar, Zair Abbas, Majid Khan, Imran Khan, you name them. The best one have been actually their wonderful appreciation towards cricket has been recognized by this initiative of CBFS, and I think that's how the USP of the stadium has been set. And then, of course, many other matches. The Test match, I think, is an early crossing into the 21st century. We had the Test match coming in, so it's been a never-ending saga of growing cricket here. Never a dull day in Sharjah's cricket, and I think CBFS now, which we see this league that has been played, is just a testimony to this wonderful continuation of the journey, and I think it's a great effort. I have to here, really appreciate once again Abdul Rahman Bukatir Sab and his son Walid. They actually later he took over, and then now it's Khalaf. But Mr. Mazhar Khan, who has done a great job as the general manager of this place. I think if you look at the lot of activity that's been happening, the Test coming, and then the ODI, T20, and also the initiative of the T10, inaugural T10 was played here. Mazhar Bhai has played a huge role in this development of cricket and in supporting the whole cause initiated by the father of cricket in UAE.
And so now we're seeing a massive juniors program, over 60 plus matches across 3 age groups. And now you can see they certainly have an eye for the future, and it must be very exciting times for you and the other cricket academies to compete in more CBFS tournaments.
Oh, yes, indeed. So, first of all, let's give credit to this wonderful ground that is hosting it, and then the management which is right behind it. And Shiva has done put of effort to put this whole act together. So, I think the new the Chief Operating Officer has taken this initiative to take it forward. But as you say, the number of matches that the junior level down to under 12, under 14, under 16, 17 that is now coming up. I think it's a beautiful platform.
And of course the Sharjah Cricket Academy itself, they have appointed the living legend of UAE, Mr. Khurram Khan, to head their cricket academy. So they're showing how serious they are by appointing former greats of the UAE to further coach and mentor these kids, boys and girls coming up.
Khurram Khan is a legend. He has led the UAE in many a success story, including the World Cup, in one of the World Cup chapter edition. So I think it's just again a testimony of recognition of those wonderful talent of this land, and Sharjah Cricket Academy doing it, because I'm sure Khurram has got a lot of memory of this place. So for him it's homecoming, and we will look forward for many a great effort and see Sharjah Cricket Academy growing in its stature under his leadership. Yeah, for sure.
And of course, sir, what has been the feedback from the parents of your boys and girls, watching their boys and girls playing live stream televised? They have their relatives back home, their siblings, their cousins watching. It must be an ultimate thrill and the stuff of dreams.
The noise you can hear on the backside is that of the thrilling excitement and a lot of fun. They're having a lot of fun down there, and I think they are very, very thankful for, first of all, Max Talent coming and playing here, because that gets an opportunity for them to land here, and second, for the organizers for providing that wonderful VIP stand that has been opened for this tournament specifically. And I think it's a very generous offer, and they are having a gala of a time as much as we are, and I think it's a marvelous setup overall. So I think on behalf of parents, I would like to thank you guys for this wonderful opportunity that's been provided to us. And they're absolutely, I mean, some of them, they have just cut short their work for the day and they're here. And you might have seen them in the last match also hooting for the team, but they are hooting for generally a good cricket. And that's what backstage is all about. For us, yes, winning matters, but it's not end of the life. It's just one of the chapter of the game. But what matters is, good cricket to be played down there, and we appreciate it all.
Thank you so much for your appreciation. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Sudhakar. Take care.
Thank you so much, Amit.
And best of luck for the game.
Thank you.
Well, that was Mr. Sudhakar, coach of Max Talent Cricket Academy. Wonderful words for the CBFS Juniors Tournament and Sharjah Cricket itself. Let's head back to the comm box for the action.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. And Mr. Sudhakar, of course, the coach of Max Talent Cricket Academy. Lovely conversation. And meanwhile, what a big over this has been. Jaydev Gatani alongside Taha Merchant. They are cruising, hitting boundaries. They hit already 1-4, but the other 4 was from the wide. So it's all happening here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. There's one more legal delivery to go from the captain. And now the captain has completed his quota. Pardon me. It's a first over 14. Nafees has gone for plenty. That's a trouble for Team DC. Beautifully bowled, full and a flick on the onside. No chance of a run. So both the batters have really did the right thing. Playing on the merit of the ball and going after the loose deliveries. Remaining the extras a bundle up. Already a concern for DC. Good push towards the long on, and quickly they completed a run. Single taken. Oh, he tried to play on the fine leg. Couldn't connect it. He'd gone into the pads. The ball was drifting down the leg side. There was no appeal at all. Lovely drive, and it's running towards the boundary line, and the fielder comes in to field that. Meantime, the batter's completed 2 very useful runs over here. The team DC is under pressure already because of 14 runs on a very first over, and since then they've been dealing in singles, but that is even hurting at the moment because 1s and 2s, that all creates the pressure on the opposition. Oh, this one timed well. And gone for 4. Great shot from Jaydev Gatani. Beautifully executed. Extra cover is the region. It was hit as a bullet. Aram Jain just errored in the line there, and it was capitalized really well by Jaydev Gatani. Big occasion. Big performance needed. That's just a little away from the bowler. There's a little chance for Aram, but that was well away. Lucky there, Jaydev. It's 20 coming from the first 2 overs. That's a plenty. Yeah, that was a good call to bring Aryunsh now into the attack. It's already a runner ball occasion. And a wide delivery to start with. Aryunsh. Both the batters are batting on 6. Jaydev and Taha Gatani, this opening partners, has a lot of responsibilities. Nicely played a defensive shot. Again, a good-looking shot, but a superb bowling, very accurate Ariaj. Just the first delivery going as wide, and absolutely no run from the bat, and that will really help. That kind of an over in super terms, cause that's a power play. Oh, tries to play a drive there. Lucky the back foot. If it was not out of the crease, that would have been a dismissal there. A very good over comes to an end, only 2 runs of it. It's 22 for 3. Aram, and that's a 4th bowler being used in the 4th over itself. Lovely looking drive on the offside. Well, Ahmed Khwaja, the game is looking very interesting. The very positive start for the Max Talent Hunt.
Oh, this is going to be a thriller of a semi-final. I can feel it in my bones. Arham Jain, tall lad, has a bit of pace about him. Good, strong action. In-swing bowler. You can see how he's sprinting in. Down the leg side, burst out of the hands of the keeper. And the third man will have to get around. They're going to push for 2. And they'll make it in time. Long strides of Taha Merchant coming in. And now the Max Talent parents are starting to make some noise. Very tense pressure cooker atmosphere here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Although it's only age cricket, but these are probably the biggest matches of their young lives. Desert Cubs and Max Talent.
Lovely in-swinging delivery there from Arham Jain. He's pulling his 2nd over. He's gone for some runs in the first one.
Yeah, the depth of talent in the age group levels in UAE is off the charts, I have to say. We've seen the likes of Sarang Anil Kumar. We've seen Arham Jain. We've seen Mohammad Nafis. Arshil Hussain. Struck on the pads, but that was sliding down leg, and they'll run through for some leg buys. And of course, Sachin Prakash, Rishan Mujumdar, Abhiman Sharma, all these talented boys, Saurish Sigla, really, really high ceiling all of them have. And I can see them representing UAE under-19s in the future.
Well, no doubt about it. You're talking about the big stage, the national side. Brilliant head. What a great shot there. Jaydev Gatani, beautifully done. 4 runs.
Well, that was absolutely smashed. Slightly wide. And he's absolutely creamed it through cover point. That was gone in the blink of an eye. Wonderful shot. Take a look at this. That was absolutely smashed. fielders could barely move, and that was across the boundary yards. Expensive over now from Arham. Current run rate of 8.35. That's fabulous. Forces it on to mid on this time. Good response by the bowler. But Max Talent have started well. 32 for none after 4. Nicely flicked away, but Taha couldn't beat the mid-wicket fielder though. Oh, and there's a run out. Jaydev stepping out of his crease. There was never a single there. And that's a big wicket going down for Max Talent.
Well, it was looking really, really promising. It was scoring runs freely. That's a really unlucky dismissal for him. Getting a run out. He just hit a beautiful shot earlier. And look at that. Oh, where was he going? I'm not sure, but that's out. One way, that's for sure, he'll be going his dugout. That's the first wicket for DC. 32 for 1.
Down the leg side, it's beat the keeper. Extras are piling up here for Desert Cubs, and that will hit the boundary. That's as good as a 6 there.
Well, that makes a way for the captain to join Taha, Sachin Prakash. But what a way to greet the captain by giving him 4 runs of buys. He's delighted. Absolutely, that will take some pressure away from the team Max Talent Cricket Academy.
Yeah, the run rate is still very good. Taha Merchant, tall lad. This time, once again, that mid-wicket fielder. He has to put a dive in. You don't want to take a single to him. Just a game of nerves. They are going above the required run rate. You've gotten off to a very solid start. Have to be careful. Pulled away this time. And they can take a single to fine leg.
Yeah, that's one way they need to work on. Singles. They need to keep rotating the strike. They need to pick up singles, especially after when the power play gets to an end.
Indeed, only about 6 to 7 deliveries remaining in the power play. It's been a very good start. Look at that current run rate, 8.36. Very handy indeed. But this man at the crease right now, Sachin Prakash, the skipper, well, he has to play an innings here. Down the leg side once again the wides from Aryansh. He has to find his lines here. Extras will be very, very hurtful. Oh, bit of extra bounce there. Beats the outside edge. Decent over comes to an end. 41 for 1 after 5. So it's Sarang Anil Kumar coming in to bowl. Oh, bit of leggies there. Nicely bowled. He already has 47 runs to his name on the day. Can he pick up some wickets?
It's, more than what we expected from juniors. What a great contest there. Fine. Look at the beautiful delivery from Sarang Anil Kumar. Lovely leggy there.
Yeah, he's settled into his rhythm immediately. And Taha now 7 of 23. Just looking for a release shot. He's trying to find that gap at mid-wicket, but just finding the fielder. And just disappointed with himself. He needs to relax. Just look at the run rate. They are ahead of the game. He doesn't need to do anything silly. Don't think about your personal score and your strike rate. Once again, beautifully bowled by Sarang.
Well, if it's bowled good, you can't do anything about it. You need to give it a respect. Where Taha Merchant seems to be losing his patience.
Yeah, there's a big gap at cover point. He just needs to put bat to ball. But this is superb bowling by Sarang. Oh, he thinks it's out. Always enthusiastic with the appeals.
I think Taha need to go on a back foot to play a cut shot, not on the front foot and then try to balance it and cut it towards the backward point. Rather, he goes on a back foot and plays that. That would be an easy shot to play. Look at that. Need to work on that, and that's a maiden over from Sarang Anil Kumar. Aditya Gupta will be bowling again from the Sharjah Cricket Academy. A lovely over the last one from Sarang. One more leg spinners. The leggies are operating really well. They're creating those dot balls, and that dot ball is piling up the pressure. That's what they need to do, and the spinners are doing a really good job. Oh, that's a lovely drive, but it's straight to the captain for a dot ball again. There's lots of dot balls there now. The spinners have really put the pose on the runs. Oh, he's got a strange kind of an action. He's comes in as a fast bowler and bowls leg break. That he actually runs like fast bowler and then releases quick. With that, that's the reason he's getting a little pace as well, along with his bowling action. A little bit of a turn and a pace, mix of both things, really working well for DC. This one going on a back foot, tried to hit, couldn't clear the field inside the ring, and now the batters are coming to chat, and that's a beautiful over. Just ended, 7 overs gone, a wicket maiden over here. Seven gone, 41 for 2. Sarang just giving his first run now on to the second over. Until now, he hadn't conceded any single run. Oh, extra bounce for captain, who's yet to get off the mark. The merchant got retired. Steps out and loses his wicket. The captain lost the patience and Sarang strikes. What a great comeback this is. And full of action, Sarang Anil Kumar for you. Taking captain out on a very, very tense situation. So, all right, we have got sideline interviews with Ahmed Khwaja. Let's go on the sideline with Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Abid. I'm here for a very special sideline interview with some of the Max Talent coaches and parents. First, I'd like to invite Mr. Kennedy, who's a coach for Max Talent. Kennedy, please join us. Kennedy, how are you seeing the match situation so far?
Actually, the way it is going, anything can happen. We are just hoping that everything happen to be positive on our side, but still the game is on both teams' hands.
And overall, the CBFS Juniors tournament, how has that experience been for these boys and girls?
I think first of all, I can recommend ground facility, the way it has been put, the ambience, and for you guys for giving the kids platform whereby they can showcase their talent and develop. You are nurturing them, and then if you see the way it's just like IPL, some I think and I presume most of them feel like stars.
Absolutely, of course, we're playing in front of a live stream audience. All their parents, their cousins, their classmates are watching. Has that changed the body language and the way they have performed in the field?
I think if I can put the stardom factor in it, definitely it has, and most of them feel like now like stars. And it's definitely good when you're at this young stage, looking at yourself in the TV, because you'll have a lot of memories to recollect in the near future.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'll let you get back to the game, Mr. Kennedy. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
I'd also like to invite Mrs. Bhavna to please join us for a brief chat. Ma'am, of course, we've seen you guys making a lot of noise in the stands. It's a pure party atmosphere there for the parents.
Absolutely. We are having a time of our life. We just mentioned that kids are toiling hard and we are having a picnic there. But it's because of them that we are there. I'm really proud.
And of course, usually we see that a lot of the fathers are very pushy with their young boys. What is the role of the mother? Is she also pushy like the father, or it's just pure for the enjoyment?
Not at all. We let him do what he wants. We kind of support whenever he requires. He's got amazing coaches at Max Talent, so we take their advice to how to handle. So not at all.
And of course, having a live streamed televised audience, you have people watching on YouTube, on Facebook. You must have all your relatives and cousins, family back home watching your young boy playing out there.
Absolutely. Not only family and friends, my office colleagues too. They're very interested in the way the kids are playing, and they're very happy with the coverage, live coverage. It is top class, to tell you, to put it very simply.
And how has the CBFS juniors overall been, as for a parent, as for your young boy as well? What is the feedback he's given you?
Oh, they are enjoying the kind of maturity, the kind of seriousness that they give in their planning. We see the improvement as regards to the other tournament. So hats off, and really thanks to the organizers.
And thank you so much for your time, Ms. Bhavna. Enjoy the game.
Thank you so much. God bless.
And I would also like to invite Mr. Sharma, the father of Abhiman. We've seen him on a live screen making a lot of noise. Sir, how is the match going so far? What is your prediction?
Max Talent should win. Max Talent. No, match is going good. I think boys are doing really good. Start was very good, but now I see Desert Cup is also getting things very tight. So let's see how it goes. The best team wins.
And of course, sir, we've also always seen that is the passion of the kids. They want to play in these high venues. Was it purely from Abhiman, or was it something you pushed him to get into cricket himself?
It's from him. Honestly, if I tell you in short, was this that I just noticed at home that he's just playing with ball a lot and everything. I spoke to one of my friend, and basically he pushed me and said, let's put him in some academy, and I did it, and I'm glad I did. I'm very happy with his progress. Thank you to Max Talent. That's his first academy, and he's really doing good. And I hope, with everybody's blessing, including you, he do good in future.
And overall, how has the CBFS Juniors League experience been for you and for Abhiman?
Awesome, and I mean it. Overall, this is the best place to play cricket. I have my lot of memories between 1995 to 2000. I have watched here more than 8 to 10 matches. And what else? I think, what else? Not only parent, what kids can ask about. At this age of 13 and 14, they are at Sharjah Cricket Stadium, Makkah of cricket. So I meant to say they are lucky. They are very lucky.
Well, I'll let you get back to the game. It's heating up nicely there. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's a wonderful chat with Ms. Bhavna and Mr. Sharma, parents, very proud parents of some Max Talent boys. Let's head back to the com box for live action.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. A lovely conversation there. 9 overs gone, 53 for 3. A single run to start the over with Anchit Ram alongside Sori Singla. Sori Singla is the player with all the hopes of Max Talent Cricket Academy are tangled with. Just in front and hit it straight, and a single will be taken only. The great fielding, but they are not running too hard. They need to convert these ones into twos. If you've not been able to find the boundaries at the regular interval, you need to run hard. This one hit towards the long on. The captain has come in to collect Nafis. Mohammad Nafis will be a little relieved to see the back of the captain. Sachin Prakash, who got out and dismissed on duck. Little leading edge and single. Now the asking run rate is just climbing, and almost 7 runs and over. With the current run rate relies on that. 5. This one hit hard. Through the covers, only single. Little hard work needed here, but they need more than anything, a partnership here. They need to build a partnership which can be a runnable partnership, would be an ideal. And in the end, they might accelerate a bit there. We're halfway through. Oh, getting the outside edge, passes the keeper. And that will run down the hill for 4 runs. Much needed boundary. A welcome boundary there with a chance. Keeper couldn't collect it. And Suresh getting 4 runs there. What a way to bring the over to an end. Some excitements there. 62 for 3 after 10. Pulls it down the leg side. That's a wide delivery. They need a lot of wides and boundaries from here. The Max Talent Cricket Academy to win the game. Cut away, and this one is gone down to the extra cover for a single. Oh, mix up there. It's got back on time. I think they need to run 2s and 3s. I mean, the running between the wickets should be something making the difference here. Flick on the onside, and that will be a dot ball. And joining me in the halfway through, it's Ahmed Khwaja in the comm box. Good evening, Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Abid. We're having yet another thriller at the CBFS Juniors League. This under-14 semi-final, it's absolutely neck and neck. Big hit down the ground, long on, Nafis. Oh, it's just bouncing in front of him. Sanjit Ram took a chance there. Had a wonderful conversation with his mom, Miss Bhavna, downstairs just a couple of overs ago. And she was just telling me what an incredible experience it's been for the parents and for these young boys and girls. It's truly something life-defining, I feel. Having the privilege, it's an honor and a privilege to play at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium Centre. It's not everybody's cup of tea, let me tell you. Plenty of hope, plenty of kids and adults have dreamed of playing at this venue. Oh, he's bowled him! Aditya Gupta with a Jaffa, and Saurish has been dismissed.
Oh, that's a huge wicket. That's a big, big wicket. Going across the line against the leggy was not a good idea. Saurish was feeling the pressure. Played a big heave on the onside, scoring 12 off 12 with the help of one boundary. Now the team Max Talent Cricket Academy feel the heat. Look at that. The ball was just dipped in front and took the turn away, and going on a back foot on a full length delivery was never a good idea for Surish Singla. 66 for 4. Big turn there. The batsman immediately going for a big heave on the onside. One knee down, and he wanted to go up. Just tugged towards the onside. They're running hard. A single there. Brilliant bowling, excellent leg break there. Not allowing batter to move there or get some runs.
Well, the wrist spinners are doing the business here for Desert Cubs. Excellent decision by the captain Nafis to bring on both wrist spinners from both ends. Sarang, what a match he's having. Only conceded 14 runs and got a wicket to his name. And that required run rate, now it's reaching almost 7.5. It's becoming difficult. Abhiman, new to the crease. Big swipe on the leg side. There's a big gap there. And that will hit the fence.
Well, that will not only hit the fence, that will hit the confident also for the bowler. And what a great shot that was. Finally got a connection on it and resulted in 4 runs. They need boundaries, they need some kind of a confidence. And Abhiman Sharma was never looking back. He's always looking for the big shots. So the intentions were very clear.
Well, it was quite risky, playing well across the line to a leggy, but it paid off big time. And now he's just playing a front foot defense. Typical. After a boundary, just show your front foot solidly behind it. Sanjit Ram and Abhiman. Well, it was just a coincidence. Both their parents were down there with me for the sideline chat. Well, could they build another partnership here at the crease as well?
Well, I was fortunate to have Mr. Anil Kumar, the father of Sarang, down there when on the interview. A wide delivery there. So 12 overs gone, 73 for 4.
Aditya back into the attack. Well, he's bowling a wonderful spell. He's a bit of a Rashid Khan duplicate, isn't he? Same kind of action and wonderful turn.
Yeah, gets the turn as well, and he's kind of a runs-like fast bowler. What Rashid Khan does, spot on there, you Khwaja.
Well, the superstar from Afghanistan, he is arguably the best T20 player on the planet. And he's a good role model to follow. Look at that, running action. Pulled away this time. There is protection out there. So Sanchit Ram is now also looking to cut loose. He's disappointed he didn't find the gap at fine leg.
Yeah, the field place has been really remarkable by Nafis. Plays the fielders really well on the right places, and the bowlers are responding well to the field position as well. Oh, that's over the bowler head, and good fielding. Really good fielding at long off.
Oh, that's a good stop. That ball was travelling. Good desperation in the field from the Cubs. And now every run is being cheered. Max Talent and Desert Cubs fighting for survival in the CBFS Juniors League. He's picked it up. Oh, just going to drop short of Nafis at long on. They're going to push for 2 here. Chance for a run out. And they'll make it in time. Excellent running.
At least getting 2 runs would be an exciting. Good running, that is. They need to hit a boundaries or at least get runs. 1s or 2s will help really the cause.
Yeah, it's just 2 deliveries remaining on Aditya's spell. Done a really good job. But now these two are looking a lot more comfortable at the crease. Are we in for another super over opportunity, Abid?
I don't like it when you call it too early, Khwaja. Just like last night you called it and we were on the verge of getting a super over. But I think over here, that close, kind of a close game. This is your chance. Just fallen short from the fielder. 13 gone, 79 for 4. The new bowler has been introduced as Rushit Raj. Abhiman Sharma looking for the big hits. He's tried to play that cut shot. A little bit of an extra bounce there from Rushit. It was a tight line and length. Seems a very good find for Desert Cubs. So 3 leg spinners have done a wonderful job. The third one has been just introduced now, Rushit Raj. So the leg spinners are really doing a fabulous job. Oh, this was a loosener, but the batter just tried to play a paddle sweep there. Couldn't time it at all, but nevertheless they'll get a run. Lofted in the air. A chance of a catch. And taken in the deep. Look at the excitement from the captain. And that's a big wicket again. Sanjit Ram. And it's a pin drop silence here around us in the VIP suites. Well, Sanjit Ram looking promising. Scored run a ball inning. It's just not got up. Middle of the bat. It was just the toe end, and it was excellent done in the deep. A big wicket. It's 80 for 5. The leg spinners have done really good job. And Sidhya immediately getting off the mark with a lovely sweep shot, and they're running for 2. That's what they need to do. They need more of a 48 of 6 overs. Lovely looking shot, and that's a 4 runs, and that was the need of the hour. That was needed the most. The cheer-up has started again. This is what they've been looking for. Sanchit Ram got the 4 runs for the team. Look at that on the onside when just the ball took the turn and the bat immediately came in front. Pardon me, it was Sidhya who's really hit a nice looking shot, and he's looking for big hits already. Need to play a cameo role. Oh, that's a good defensive shot. And that's a wicket. Yes, it is. The leggies are doing a fabulous job. 1 minute. It's the game is towards Max Talent, and the next moment it is to the DC. That kind of occasion we have here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Again a wicket here. Sidhya just coming in front and couldn't put his back leg behind the popping crease on time, and he loses his wicket at the very difficult times. It's 86 for 6. Well, now these runs could be a little difficult to get since the wicket has fallen. 2 wickets have been out. Well, Aryansh bowled really well now. He's already got a wicket to his name. And again, he's bowling with a tight line, and 2 more dot balls will conclude a wicket made in here. Now coming late onto it, Gurneesh Garewal, the new batsman. Oh, a big appeal and given. Oh, that's 2 wickets in an over and a maiden. Great bowling from Aryansh. And the game is pretty much done and dusted. Desert Cubs looking favourites now. They wanted this kind of an over, and they certainly got for it. Look at that. Oh, yes, that was an outside edge. And what a brilliant take behind the stumps. It's a wicket number 7 going out. It's 86 for 7. Again, lofted in the air, and that was a drop chance. It was hit hard. Couldn't hold of it. So the game is still on. The hopes are still alive as long as Abhiman Sharma is down there in the center. All he need a partner who can give him a strike. Ahan Prashant. Oh, that is a lovely shot and gone for 4 runs. What a way to get off the mark, Ahan Prashant. Bringing the hopes back for the Max Talent Cricket Academy. 38 needed of 28. What a game we are having here. Great comeback and a great fight for the team Max Talent. Look at that. That was a low full toss and just timed it and beautifully glided through the covers for 4 runs. Always a good idea after hitting a boundary to get to the other end. And that's exactly what Ahan Prashant did. And that is running towards the final leg. And a single taken again. So the singles and doubles shouldn't be stopped, I reckon. Oh, this is outside off and a big appeal. Umpire is unmoved, but very well done behind the stumps. Quick hands. The onside and quickly running for it. And a single taken now. It's a mini comeback for Max Talent Cricket Academy. It's 35 needed of 24 deliveries. Lofted in the air, and it's at no man's land. Namir is a new bowler, is being introduced now. Lofted in the air. That's a 2-run, quick running. The throw was little wayward. They got 2 runs. They need couples, they need boundaries, they need every single runs here. Singles and doubles and the boundaries, every run required for the excellent Cricket Academy. And for Desert Cups, they need to save 30 runs from 3.1. Oh, that's a good delivery to conclude the over. Last 3 overs, 30 needed, 10 runs on average. The required run rate is exactly 10 runs and over. This is getting exciting. Big shot, lofted in the air, chance. Oh, just dropped in front. That was long way up in the air for a while. The fielder from the boundary line of a long off has almost got near to it. Again lofted in the air, this time slightly away and into the covers. 2 is the call, they're running hard for it. They need to score 10 runs and over, no matter what. And these leg spinners made it really difficult for them. Look at the team here, the dugout for Max Talent Cricket Academy. They're really tense. They can feel the heat. Through to the air, and this one is driven. It was hit too hard. That went really quick to the fielder. Will be only single run. It was that kind of a quick. They hardly run for 1. So 3 deliveries gone, 4 runs coming out of it. So every over need a boundary. Steps out, hits it over the bowler. Oh, misfield will allow the batters to come for two. A chance here, direct hit, and that's gone! That's a wicket! And you can see the batsman is down and out, and he's not happy about it. And that's really, really unlucky dismissal. A direct hit from the boundary line. It is only the captain of DC can do it. It is Nafiz who has done a wonderful job, and look at the celebration. He's overjoyed with the efforts of himself. That was hit hard. Pick up, couldn't collect it well, and then on the second attempt, the batsmen were running hard for the second, and bullseye, bang on target, and man delivered himself. What a fielder. What an exciting game we are having, and that's a big wicket going out. Well, it's a famous saying that never run on a misfield, and we just witnessed a run out, which was rain hard on a misfield, and that to a captain of opposition. Has made no mistake in a direct hit from the deep. So the well-settled batsman just got out. Stepping out, trying to hit it, and that's misfield again. They're running for it. This time they got two. What an eventful over comes to an end. It's 107. 12 more deliveries to go. 22 needed. Can Max Talent Cricket Academy do it? Steps out and miss it, and that's a wicket. Is it given? Yeah, the celebrations are on, and the batsman doesn't want to get up, doesn't want to walk out. Oh, how unlucky that is for Mujumdar. Rushan Mujumdar got dismissed. Was stamped. It's walking out. Now it's getting tough and tough for the team. Max Talent Cricket Academy. It does at Cups. Was dominating all over the team. All over the ground. They have done a fabulous job to defend the, almost defending this 128 runs. One-handed, up in the air. Only single there. That's the only wicket. And the last man to walk out is Kartiki Gaura. Full toss. Couldn't time it, but just over the Mid-wicket, short mid-wicket, and they're running back for 2. Max Talent Cricket Academy have not given up. They are still trying and they are up for the chase. 19 needed of 9. A couple of boundaries will set it. Hits it straight and only single will be available. Good fielding in the end. Oh, just over the bowler head and a single only, but the last over would be very, very difficult one if they don't get any runs from this last delivery. A boundary will bring back the chances for Max Talent from this over. Namir keeping with very tight line and length. This one hit towards the mid-off and a single is only available. They will not risk it for the other one. And that will conclude the penultimate over. It's final over. 113 for 9. Again, a single there. The ball was in the air for a while. Well, again, shuffled around and placed it towards the own side. The singles will not do. 2 balls been bowled already. They got 2 runs, 14 needed of 4. Lofted in the air, chance for the catch, and the captain gives it the dive forward. They run for 2. Oh, he's lost his footing. He's running again, and they got him. They got 3 runs. Can you believe it? They are peeling for it, and that's a very good running. I'm not sure if everybody's all right around. And through the gap, that one, but only single. So now, 2 delivery, 10 needed. Well, can somebody call Shiv Narayan Chandrapal? Or we have seen at many occasions, just like this very ground in Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the last ball going for a 6 by Javed Miandat. That was here, and a misfield here! 4 runs, can you believe it? 6 needed of 1 delivery. What a game! We are having here 1 big hit needed for Avernia. What an exciting game! I can't believe it. No one can believe it. 1 hit away, hit it, get it over the rope and win it. Or boundary, even a 4 runs will not save you from the defeat. And the chant is on. 6 steps out, outside edge, will pass the keeper that is running down the hill. And that will not do the job. They're running for the 3rd one, but it's meaningless. Desert Cubes have won the game. They are overjoyed. What a close contest. What a game we had here. Full marks to the team Max Talent Cricket Academy. They fought really hard, but it is one winner we need to choose, and that is Nafees and a company. Desert Cubs Cricket Academy have won the game, and they are the first finalist of CBFS Juniors League 2022. What a game. Great experience we have seen. The juniors have really fought well and gave us the entertaining game. We were really hoping for this kind of a game and this kind of a fight in the semi-finals, and an epic battle just got ended here, and we had the winners, Desert Cubes. Well, that is the batting card. Almost every player got a chance to bat. Jaydev is starting from the first. Jaydev Gatani scoring 11, and that unlucky dismissal from him got the team onto the back foot. And then Taha couldn't connect. He consumed little 2 deliveries, scoring only 7 of 28 deliveries and got a retired hurt. Sachin Prakash got dismissed. The captain got dismissed on duck face, 9 deliveries. That's a bit too much. And then the rest, the top scorer remained Abhiman Sharma, who got run out again. A good throw from the deep has got it bundled out. And then with that wicket of Abhiman Sharma, the hopes were really gone. But in the last, Siddharth have done a good job but could not take the team over the rope. And in the bowling department, it was Aryansh taking the maximum wickets, 2 wickets. He's bowled really well in the final over as well. Saved for his team and brought the fight back. And Sarang Anil Kumar, Aditya Gupta, Rishit Raj, Namir, all of them getting 1 wicket each. And in reply of 128, the team Max Talent scored only 125 runs, and Desert Cubs won the match by just 3 runs. What a game. What an exciting battle. It was truly an entertaining game which has just come to an end. We'll have a next game also which is lined up of Peace Spartan Cricket Academy versus Victoria Cricket Academy. They are battling for the finalist. We have got already a finalist, which is Desert Cubs Cricket Academy. Wonderful job and a wonderful game we have witnessed. We'll have a post-match presentation. Let's head downstairs.
Mike. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of the Sharjah Cricket Presents CBFS Juniors League 2022. Before we begin, we would like to thank the Sharjah Cricket Council and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We would also like to thank our commercial partner TCM for being part of this wonderful tournament. In the first semi-final of the under-14 category, Desert Cubs Cricket Academy has defeated Max Talent by just 4 runs. Commencing ahead, we will now be announcing the name of the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Wasim Akram, the match official. And the man of the match award goes to Sarang Anil Kumar for his 47 runs and 1 wicket. Wonderful performance, and now he will put on the man of the match medallion. A wonderful all-round display by Sarang Anil Kumar. Sarang, let's have a chat. Of course, you got a couple of lives when you were batting up top, but did you have a state of mind that I really need to make this count now? It's a big match.
Of course, it's a big semi-final, and of course, I needed to perform because wickets were also going. So I'm actually pretty happy that I at least contributed very well for the team.
And tell us more about the wicket. It wasn't quite a batting paradise as we saw after the power play.
Yeah, it was skidding on sometimes and slowing up, and it was very tough to bat in. So huge respect to all the batsmen.
And of course, we saw a bit of your leg spin as well. Is that your chief skill, or you're more of a batter that can bowl a bit?
No, I would say I can do both. I can keep, I can bowl, I can bat.
And of course, having your mom and dad in the stands, and of course it's being live streamed. Your classmates, your siblings, your cousins, they're all watching. What kind of experience was that?
It was amazing because I really wanted my cousins to at least see one match. Everyone who I know, I wanted them to see one match, and I'm happy I performed.
And this man of the match medallion, who do you like to dedicate this to?
I dedicate this to my parents, to my friends, everyone, to my coach especially, to the academy and to my teammates.
Very well played, and best of luck for the final.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was Sarang Anil Kumar of Desert Cubs Under-14 with a fabulous all-round show. We have yet another semi-final coming up between B Spartans and Victoria Cricket Academy. So we'll see you then. Take care.